Welcome to our collection of shorts. I have 4 very important announcements today. First of all, the only cell phones that should be on are the ones on stage. Second, after the show, we have cookies and punch in the cafeteria behind the theater here. Just go out and around. Let's see. Third, Studio One is recording the show today. You can get a copy of it for $11 through Community Services. That's in your bulletin. And fourth thing, after the show today, the kids have to stay to strike. We have to take down the set, put stuff away. We'll go really fast, but please don't take them away until after that's done. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
We have traveled back in time to a critical time in our history. This is a key moment where our world was almost destroyed by a mind-numbing technology that turned everyone into zombies. This is the zombie apocalypse.
This is horrible. What caused their ancestors to suffer this terrible fate?
It's these strange devices they're all carrying around and staring at. They've been put into a trance by these things. They can't stop looking at them.
What's that weird noise they're making?
We call it the eye mode.
This is too horrible. I can't watch. Why'd you bring me back to see all this?
Because history tells us you're the one who stops it. A time traveler with your name is the one who saves humanity.
Me? Are you sure? Jones is a pretty common name. I went to school with someone with the first name, same last name even. That's how common it is.
I sure hope you're the one. We've been preparing you your whole life.
Wait, you mean to tell me you've been preparing me my whole life to travel back in time and save the world?
That's right.
That explains the guy in the suit and sunglasses that was following me around as a kid.
I was hoping you weren't going to notice that.
He was creepy. He gave me nightmares.
I'm sorry about that.
I had to get therapy.
We paid for that.
It helped. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So how am I supposed to save the world anyways?
We're not quite sure. We just know that somehow you do it alone. No mention of anyone else.
Wait, no mention of you?
Affirmative. Very odd indeed.
Oh, hey, that guy is driving a car while looking at one of those devices.
Oh no, this is bad. These are all manual vehicles. No self-driving cars at this time period.
It's headed right for us.
I have to stop it. You have to be safe. You must complete your mission.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh no. Baker's dead. What do I do? Okay, Jones, you were prepared for this situation. Emergency kit. Look in the emergency kit. We have bandage, common cold cure tablet, unlimited credit currency card, instant shelter, just add water, daily meal pill, sonic toothbrush. Did the toothbrush just disrupt your phone? It has higher settings. I'll set it to platform mode.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Where am I?
Welcome to the future, my good people. I have freed your people from this horrible device that has taken over your world. Be free of it forever.
I don't have insurance on that.
I have the drop key. I can drop it and get a new one. I do it monthly. I always have to have it installed.
Let's get new ones. I hear the new iPad is pretty awesome.
What's an iPad?
I don't know, but it's new.
It's no good. They are too obsessed. I will have to find a different way to save the world. Let's set this to teeth whitening. Root canal. Who would think that someone could save the world with a sonic toothbrush? So how am I supposed to save the world anyways? Or how am I supposed to travel back in time to get back home? Think an emergency kit would have like a return home device or something. Oh well, at least I have this instant credit currency card.
Zoinks, I'm getting me an iPad.
Give me that back!
A daily meal pill. Fruit Loops, coffee, donuts, some kind of melon, pizza. Why would they put anchovies on it? Today, we are here to discuss survival skills. What would you do if you were faced with an uncontrollable threat?
Werewolves? Vampires?
Zombies.
You serious? So tired of hearing about zombies.
How cliche. They're not even that difficult to deal with. They move at like 2 miles an hour. You just kind of step out of the way when they're coming.
Zombies are not that scary, okay? Vampires are the scary ones. They move with lightning speed, and they can sneak right up on you. It's so exciting.
Sit down, first of all. Werewolves are way cooler. Look at all that power.
Fine then, we'll talk about gremlins.
Gremlins? Have there been gremlin outbreaks?
A few in Chicago.
How come it wasn't on the news?
It was very hush-hush. They didn't want people to panic.
Wow, gremlins. They're nasty little creatures. They totally are. So hard to get rid of. They make such a mess.
Good, so then we'll talk about survival skills related to gremlins.
A vampire couldn't run a gremlin though. So could a werewolf.
Focus, people. First of all, I want everyone to check their security cameras. Make sure you have good coverage at all entrances. One missed angle or corner gives the gremlins a chance to slip through.
Vampires are very good at doing that. The werewolf could just rip the camera right off the wall.
Next, improve your lighting. Don't allow for any dark corners where gremlins can lurk. They love the shadows.
Vampires do too. Werewolves are so big they make their own shadows.
Next, I want you to install panic buttons on top of your keyboards and under your desk. You'll need to contact security as quickly as possible. Often, there's not time for a text or a phone call, so the panic buttons allow for a quick response.
Unless it's zombies. You'd have a good hour before they made it through the door and down the hallway.
Gremlins are quick. You need to train and prepare. Any hesitation will put you in danger. Drill your staff on what to do and practice, practice, practice. You want their reactions to be second nature. Otherwise, they panic and you lose them to the other side.
I have a cousin who's a vampire now. I wouldn't brag about that. I brag about whatever I want to brag about, Tom. No one wants to hear you brag about it, Paula. So, anyway, you know how we're supposed to have shelters and stuff for all these monsters?
You should have a designated safe area selected for hiding during a threat. Gremlins are light and motion sensitive. They go after anything that moves. Your best defense is to hide in a dark room that you can lock. Lock the door. If the door doesn't lock, blockade it with heavy furniture. Keep your cell phones off. The light will attract the gremlins.
Vampires hate the light. I bet you could blind them with your cell phone.
If you're sure you won't be detected, contact our security team and give them the location of the gremlin outbreak, the approximate number of gremlins, and the approximate number of victims in the area. Details, details, details. The more we know about our enemy, the better prepared we can be.
Be prepared. That's my motto. Oh, you made it up yourself, huh?
I did.
You are just so clever and original.
I know.
Once our security team arrives, show them your hands. Your hands are the key to anyone who's infected by the gremlins.
What happens if you're infected?
You don't want to know.
Maybe I do want to know.
It ain't pretty. You'd understand that.
You'll have gremlins growing inside you. Once they fully mature,
Here it comes.
they eat their way out.
I'm sorry I asked.
Told you so.
So keep your hands free and your belongings behind. We don't need gremlins sneaking out in your bags or purses.
Yeah, okay. What if you have a designer purse?
Leave it.
Okay, what if it's really expensive? Like you're down a kidney because of this purse.
Would you sit down? What kind of purses are you buying anyway?
The beautiful and elegant kind made for beautiful, elegant people.
Then why do you have one?
Avoid sudden movement. Our security team will react to any quick motions. Move slowly around security. Gremlins are quick and they need to react quickly.
Okay, so the shelters again. I am not stocked up. So what if you're stuck in there for like a really long time?
You should have water stored in your shelter. 1 gallon per person per day. But don't throw the water on the gremlins. It's not pretty.
Is it true you can throw water on witches, though?
Yes.
Gremlins, no. Witches, yes. Alright, got it down.
You should have 3 days supply of non-perishable food in your shelter. The approximate time it takes for a gremlin cleanup. Other things can be cleaned up in 3 days or less.
What is the quickest to clean up after?
Ghosts.
Actually, ghosts can be pretty messy, especially if they're ectoplasmic.
That's why you're the expert.
Shut up, Paulo. No one asked you.
A whistle comes in handy in your emergency kit, in case you're trapped and need to contact security.
Is that like a wolf whistle? They're like dog whistles, but for werewolves.
Isn't a wolf whistle what a boy werewolf does? He's a cute werewolf girl.
Raise your hand if you thought that was funny.
None of you understand comedy.
So, anyway, before this class is over, why are you always talking
Maybe. Because I am one.
Nope.
I was just kidding.
Well, that concludes our session. Stay safe, everyone.
Okay, I'll be in my room now. Don't go in mine. I won't. What are you doing in my room? And you're reading my diary! You little brat! Sit down! Now answer me. What were you doing in my room? What were you doing reading my diary?
I was passing by your room and I saw your diary on your bed, on your chair. So
Come on, Elle.
as I was saying, I went in to put your diary back where it belonged, and it just flipped open.
So my diary just flipped open like magic and happened to land on your lap?
Well, no. You see,
Come on, hurry up.
I haven't seen you, okay? I want to know why you've been avoiding me, and if you're mad at me or not.
Why would I be mad at you?
Ever since I started high school, don't do stuff with me anymore. You don't even talk to me.
That is not true. I passed you muffins at dinner last night.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so maybe I've been a bit busy.
That's no excuse.
Well, what do you want me to say? Sorry I've been too busy with my own life to worry about yours?
Well, at least you tell them the truth instead of saying, oh, I can't go scrapbooking with you tonight. I have to go to the library. When you're really partying with your friends. Well, I'm stuck here at home waiting for you to come home from studying.
Well, it's not my fault I have a social life and you don't.
Well, I'm going back to mine now that I have one.
I'm sorry, Elle. That didn't come out right.
It sure didn't.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this. I haven't talked to you for like 2 days.
2 days. Right. It's been more like 2 months.
Well, that's not my problem. Now, can you just get out of my room? I've got things to do.
This is exactly what I mean. You always have things to do. What are you going to do? Buy concert tickets?
Yeah, well, maybe I will to get out of this dump and away from you.
Do you realize this whole entire time I've the one who's been trying to fix this, and you're just making it worse? What did I do?
You're just here, in my way.
What did I do to deserve a big sister like you? I'm never gonna talk to you or look at you ever again. I hate you.
Eleanor!
Hello? Oh, okay. Phone.
Hello? Oh, hi, Lisa. I'd love to go to the mall with you tonight, but I can't. I'm spending time with my little sister. Maybe next week? Okay, bye.
You really mean it? You're gonna hang out with me instead of your friends?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I've kind of missed you too. Now, what do you say we go grab a movie?
Sure. I've been dying to see this one movie.
I had to kill another one of them today because I broke down my fence.
You'll get fined again.
I can't believe they fined me $4,000 for the last one. And they told me just a gentle reminder. There's nothing gentle about it. I'm one step ahead of them this time, though. Very detrimental to see. No witnesses either.
Oh yeah? Who's that? It's one of them Volkswagen vans. It's got all kinds of flowers and stickers on it. Looks like a billboard.
I can't see nothing.
Get your glasses.
Where'd I put them?
I don't know. There's someone getting out of the van. Got funny clothes on, lots of colors.
Holy J Spirit! It's a hippie from town!
What hippie?
She's protesting something outside the courthouse. Probably out of TOEFL or something.
She's almost at the door.
My gun ain't loaded. Where do you keep the shells now?
In the cookie jar.
Don't let her in.
Okay. Want me to tell her you're not home?
I'll shoot first, talk later. We're out of bullets.
Maybe I moved them.
Where?
I don't know.
I know you're in there. I just want to talk. Go away. You're trespassing. Call the sheriff.
My name is Moon Johnson. I represent the Legal Freedom League.
Boom? What kind of name is that?
It's the name of a powerful woman who believes to stand up against injustice.
You mean the moon in the sky, or the moon you get when you pull your pants down? Judging by the look of you, I guess the second. Don't bust my door. So, what do you want? Sit. I don't take orders in my own house.
I said sit.
All right, I'll sit. So, why exactly are you here?
I have my reasons. Can't find the number for the sheriff.
It's 911. Run, Molly, get out of here.
I got your lunch sitting on the counter. It's getting hard just sitting there.
I don't care about my lunch.
See, you get all fussy when you don't eat.
What's that smell?
Tripe on toast.
Tripe, isn't that... Wait, I don't want to know.
You let me go, or my sister will feed it to you.
You hungry, Miss Moon? Got some lettuce and tomatoes. Can make you a salad.
No, thank you. I just ate.
Tea, maybe?
Tea would be nice.
Don't offer her nothing. She's a criminal.
The only criminal here is you, my friend.
You break into my house and call me a criminal?
You opened the door and let me in fair and square. No trespassing.
Here's your tea, Miss Moon.
You were gonna bust my door.
I was only going to knock forcefully.
Give me my gun, I'll show you forcefully.
Sit down.
I am sitting.
No, you're not.
I am sitting.
Okay. I'm done with my tea.
So, like I said before, what exactly do you want with me?
Well, yeah.
Yeah is not an answer.
I think this is about the newspaper, Lisa.
Oh, that stupid article in the papers. I've got my punishment. I don't ever have to make such a big deal out of it.
It was no punishment. It was just a little slap on the hand.
It was $4,000. You call that a slap on the hand?
Can I say something?
Please do.
Lisa, can't you see why this lady's upset?
Because we don't have cookies and ice cream?
Lisa, killing ain't right.
What are you saying, Molly? You think I'm wrong?
Maybe.
Who are you and who took my sister? Who took my quiet little sis who cooks and cleans and gives me burnt toast in the morning?
Burnt toast?
What's so horrible about what I did?
All they want is a little water. Not food, not a job, not money, not food, just a little bit of water. And what do?
I killed them.
I believe the word is murder.
Look, I've already been on trial. Why don't you get up with the judge?
He's next on my list.
So, what do you want with me?
I was going to leave you with your conscience to torture you, but since you don't seem to have one, I'll give you this.
What is it?
A boycott on your cattle.
What?
We're calling a nationwide boycott on your cattle, and any meat packaging company that purchases your beef will also be subject to the boycott.
You and what army?
Me and Oprah, that's who.
You wouldn't.
Well, nice talking to you, Lisa. I'll make sure to say hi to the judge for you.
Molly, come here. We gotta call and warn the judge. And we gotta call Charlie. Gotta make sure they didn't get to him. He's my biggest buyer. Molly, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn Oprah.
Molly, don't be that man with her. Molly, wait!
Hello, young ladies. My name is Vanessa Nettle, and I have a letter of introduction from my sister for Mrs. Appleton. I believe she is expecting me. Good afternoon, Miss Nettle. My name is Vera. Mrs. Appleton is my aunt.
And I'm Flora. We're sisters. We did hear you're moving to the country.
Ah, yes, for a while. Oh, were you ill, Miss Nettle? Ill? No, not ill. I just tend to be rather nervous. I came to the country for some rest and opportunity to cure my nerves.
Ah, the country is just the place for that.
Our aunt will be down presently, but in the meantime, you must have to deal with us.
I'm sure that will be a pleasant task. You seem to be quite amiable.
Amiable? Of course we are.
I don't know many people around here.
Then you know practically nothing about our aunt.
Only her name and address.
So you've heard nothing about her great tragedy?
Her great tragedy? Why, no.
It happened just 3 years ago.
I'm so sorry to hear about a tragedy. Somehow, in this restful country spot, tragedy seems so out of place.
Tragedies happen in the country as well as in the city.
I suppose you're right.
You may wonder why that window is kept open every October afternoon.
It is quite warm for this time of year, but does the window have anything to do with the tragedy?
Indeed it does.
Pardon me, I do not mean to pry. Your aunt's private affairs are none of my business.
Oh, you'll hear it sooner or later if you're going to stay in this neighborhood. Out through that window, 3 years ago to this very day, my uncle, my aunt's 2 brothers went out for their daily shooting and never came back.
How tragic, what happened?
Oh, it's quite terrible. Are you sure your nerves are able to handle it?
My nerves? Well, as you say, if I'm going to be staying in the neighborhood, do go on.
In crossing the Muir to their favorite snipe shooting ground, they were all 3 engulfed by a treacherous bog. It had been that dreadful wet summer, you know? And then suddenly it gave way without warning.
Do you mean they?
Disappeared completely. Their bodies were never recovered. That was the dreadful part.
Oh, your poor aunt. What a nightmare for her.
She hasn't been the same since it happened.
I should imagine not.
That is why the window is kept open on every October afternoon. Our poor aunt always thinks she'll come back someday.
Come back here?
Indeed, she believes they will walk in through that window just as they used to.
I'm so sorry to hear about a tragedy. Can nothing be done to help her?
The doctors have despaired a cure. Poor aunt, she often talks of her husband with his white waterproof coat over his shoulder, and of her brothers.
I'm sorry to hear about a tragedy.
And here she comes now. Please excuse me, Miss Nettle, for being late.
Oh, it is quite all right, I assure you.
I hope Vera and Flora have been amusing you.
Yes, they have been.
Oh, please don't mind the open window.
Of course not.
My husband and brothers will be home directly from shooting today.
What a lovely home you have. Georgian, I suppose?
Yes, of course. My poor carpets, they always make a mess when they come in.
You might want to rest for a while.
Of course not. They should be home soon.
Well, I think I've come at a bad time. My nerves, you know. I should probably be going.
Oh, of course not. Here they are, just in time for tea. Miss Nettle, look, they're coming. Our uncles, the brothers, even the spaniel.
Bertie, why do you bow?
I'm leaving at once.
Miss Nettle?
Here I am, dear. Fairly muddy, but most of it's dry. I sent the boys around back to the garage to clean up. But who is that who reported out as we arrived?
A most marvelous woman, Miss Nettle. Poor dear, she could only talk about how sick she was. One had thought she had seen a ghost.
Oh, poor lady. I will have to pay her a visit tomorrow.
I expect it was a spaniel. She had a terror of dogs. She was once chased into a cemetery by a pack of wild pariah dogs. Pardon me. And she had to hide in a newly dug grave with the creatures growling, snarling, and foaming just above her. Enough to make anyone lose their nerve.
Oh, you girls, you have the most wondrous imagination. You always come up with the most bizarre stories.
Indeed they do. I wonder what they'll think of next.
might get the job.
Great. Sit. I'll tell you when he's ready or whatever.
Terrific. This is just what I need on a Monday morning. The internet's down, and as usual, there are more applicants than there are jobs. What a mess. Where are the A's? Ah, here we go. Allison Hartman. She wants to work in the circus as a lion tamer. Good luck, lady. Hope you've had your tetanus shots. Hear those lines? Sharp teeth. Monica, can you send in Miss Hartman?
Okay. You go in now.
Okie dokie.
Miss Hartman.
Yes, how do you do?
I'm good. Do you want coffee?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you actually want this sort of job?
Yes, I've loved playing with them ever since I was a little girl.
Really? That must have been pretty scary.
Excuse me?
You like working with animals?
Animals.
Yeah, the place you want to work is a circus, you know.
A circus. Oh yes, so was the last place I worked. It was more like a zoo, especially around tax time.
Tax time?
Yes, sir, it was crazy. But I like to work with pressures on. In fact, I do my best to work under pressure.
Well, that's a point in your favor, because a job like this involves a lot of pressure.
Yes, I knew that when I studied it at college.
You studied this at college?
Yes, I was a straight A student and I also made Phi Beta Kappa.
Amazing what they teach at college these days. Listen, you're way overqualified for this sort of job.
I don't think so. Look, Mr. Johnson, I really want this job. I'm a good worker. You won't be sorry.
Well, you like that kind of enthusiasm.
Great! Believe me, I'll make the Acme Employment Agency pull around and select me for the position.
Okay. I need to ask you a few questions now.
Okay, ask away.
How do you feel about carrying water?
Excuse me?
Carrying water, as much as 10 or 20 gallons at a time.
Oh, you mean for the water coolers. Don't you have custodial people who do that?
I'm not talking about the water coolers, it's for the animals.
I really wish you wouldn't refer to my future coworkers as animals.
Well, that's exactly what they are, animals.
This must be someplace.
Well, when you've seen one circus, you've seen them all. Now, have you had all your shots?
Look, Mr. Johnson, I really need this job. If they're animals, they're animals. I'll work with them.
Okay, have you had your shots?
Shots? I didn't think this job involved much travel.
On the contrary, you'll be traveling all around the United States, Canada, Europe, even Japan and China.
Really? I thought I'd be working exclusively out of Manhattan.
Only when you're at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, you mean when we put on the trade show?
Trade show? Wait, you're Allison Hartman, right?
No, I'm Jen Harvin.
Oh, seems there's some kind of mix-up.
Does this mean I will be needing any shots?
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Mistakes happen. So what about the computers analyst position? I'm really interested in it.
Oh, computer analyst position. Oh, here's your application. Yeah, you're well qualified for that position. Has well pay and a lot of benefits.
Great! When can I start?
Oh, I see there's some kind of mistake. You see, the systems analyst job was taken by...
Yes? The one with all those excellent benefits?
It was taken by the lion tamer. Wait!
Huh? Yeah, it's just you. How'd the interview go?
I don't want to talk about it!
Oh no, our plane crashed. What's a plane?
Don't worry, girls. I'll protect us.
That's not a good idea.
What's a not good idea?
You thinking you can save us?
What do you mean? It's a great idea.
Oh yeah, just like chopping down that tree and ruining your dad's garage was a great idea.
We should have a picnic. I mean, we're stuck in the middle of the ocean on a stranded island.
I'll go get the blanket.
Aren't you going to go after her?
Too much work.
Well, someone has to go after her. Guys, I'll do it. Guys,
What?
she's dead.
What?
Emmy's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
I mean, she's dead.
Oh, well, let's go find a way to escape.
I don't think you realize this, but we're on a deserted island. There is no escape.
I will find an escape.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. Can you two stop fighting for 2 seconds?
Probably not.
Honestly,
Well, it's not my fault he's dumb.
it's not my fault she's smart.
Oh, I thank you for the compliment.
Wasn't a compliment.
Oh yeah, then what was it?
It was a...
Thought so. Me and Hayden are gonna go find food and shelter while you two figure this out. Well, what are you supposed to do now? Just sit here?
You can. I don't want to be stuck on this island with you.
God, it's like summer camp all over again.
Oh yeah, like the fire you started.
I did not.
did too.
Did not.
Did too.
Shut up!
Oh, hey, look, there's a boat.
Oh yeah? Well, I dare you to go after it.
Okay, you're on.
Ah! I didn't mean it, you idiot! Whatever.
But why do they have to act like that when I leave? They act like they're dying. Why do they have to be so dramatic? I don't know. It's worse than watching the Titanic.
Nothing is worse than watching the Titanic.
All the tables are taken.
Oh no, it's the hipster hobos.
The what?
Hipster hobos, aka laptop hobos. They go around town trying to find places with free Wi-Fi and camp out there the entire day.
Don't they have anything better to do?
Nope. This is their life, taking up space and trying to look cool while doing it.
Well, it's not cool. I'm a tired mom who needs a night to relax. I just need to sit.
I think that one's asleep.
No! I want her own table. I think that one ran out of battery. Oh wait, she had an extension cord.
You'd think with all the free refills, they'd have to get up and go pee more often.
Maybe if I find the Wi-Fi hub, I can unplug it.
And get us kicked out?
Why don't they kick them out?
It's a vicious cycle. These types of restaurants want to appear hip, so they want the hipsters in here to draw in the rest of the hip crowd. But since they need to fit in their skinny jeans, they don't eat much food.
I have an idea. Did you hear about the new sale at the Apple Store? It's a good one. They have a sale on the new iPad.
What's an iPad?
The iPad?
I don't know,
But it's hip.
and I hear they will give away 100 iPads to the first 100 people in line. But they don't open until morning, so you have to stay in line all night.
That's fine. I stay in line all the time.
I have
does
a
it?
cord. Can I leave it plugged in here?
I got a power strip.
Which table would you like?
Well, thank you for coming to our show. Yeah, we have like cookies and juice out there, so you can come eat snack with us. And thank you.